Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more No Man's Sky Next gameplay. I am sorry to say that we are not picking up right where we left off at the end of the last episode. That's because, without going into a great deal of detail, I screwed up, and the save that we were playing on is no longer available to us. But I have gone to great lengths to try to retrace our steps as best I can in a completely randomly generated universe and get us back to about where we were in the save that we were last playing on together. So we are caught up on the interactions with Polo and Nada. We have a new starship. Unfortunately, the Victory of the Cougars is no longer available to us. I do now have the Cougar's Claw. And we do have a freighter, the Cougar's Den. And, in fact, we may be a little better off in this save, in this new game, than we were in the last game in terms of our equipment and our overall progression, but not by much. Again, I tried to keep this as close to where we were as possible, but because things are random, for example, I now have a better multi-tool. Take a look at this nice fancy multi-tool, the Silhouette of the Nexus, with lots of nice slots for us to install technology in. I did some farming of the Whispering Eggs and was able to afford a couple of excellent upgrades for our new multi-tool. We now have a bolt caster on our multi-tool, which we didn't have in the last game. And in addition to our freighter, we were able to purchase one small frigate. So at the end of the last episode, we were trying to get some bank going so that we could start expanding our fleet. And so I have taken us a step further along that path, and we now have the very beginnings of a freighter frigate fleet. This is a signal booster that I put down on this planet to try to find some new locations. I think we're done with this. We're actually going to leave this planet here because I want to get us back on track with Nada and Polo. So I'm just going to I would be picking up that signal booster if I could. But you see, we've also got some bank going here. Now, I did some more farming of Whispering Eggs. I got a bunch of larval cores here. We've got 1.3 million units in the bank. And we've got a lot of good stuff here going for us. So let me just move some stuff around here. Try to make some room in our inventory to pick up stuff. All right, that'll do. And now, so this is the Cougar's Claw. It is not as beautiful as the Victory of the Cougars, but still a nice looking ship. And it's about, you know, stat-wise, it's about where our other ship was. So, no big changes on that front. We're leaving this planet now. Just encountered a drop pod here that I found with the help of my signal booster. We also were able to locate a resource depot here, which was very close by. And I think that if we blow up these containers here, we get whatever's inside them. Now, I've only ever checked one of these out from the air because if you looked closely there, you noticed that there were... Whoa! Don't hit that tree. Sorry. There were a bunch of sentinels hanging around there, and as soon as we start blowing up those those resource containers, the sentinels are going to attack us. So what we're going to try to do is attack them from the air. Let me just make sure we're not going to hit anything here and check out our inventory. Make sure that we have enough free inventory space to pick up whatever we get there. Platinum is valuable, but I'm just going to get rid of it for now. We only had 5 in our inventory slot, and I really want to be able to pick up whatever we get from destroying these resource containers here. So let's open fire and see how many we can blow up without overheating our weapons. going to have to make another strafing run there. Should we go over the top? Picked up some enriched carbon. Picked up a rocket launcher? Is that what we just got there? Not sure how to tell that I've actually destroyed these. Oh, I see. I didn't pick up a rocket launcher. It was just telling me that I should switch to my rocket launcher because my weapons were overheated. Let's try this again. One more strafing run here. Maybe we will actually use the rockets on this pass. So G to switch. Oh, where's our target? There we go. G. Well, let's use our lasers first. A little too far away. Well, we're not getting any damage indicators off of them, so we may have blown up everything we were going to blow up and gotten everything we're going to get out of here. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be it. We'll give it one more shot. Try this again. Oh, there we got a damage indicator. I'm not sure what from because we're not getting any from actually hitting these. I think we may have picked up what we're going to pick up there. Not sure exactly what we got, but we can check. Let's just get away from here. I don't think those sentinels can really do much to us when we're in our ship, but let's check our inventory. So we picked up 5 Magna Golds. I think that's good. And 5 enriched carbons. I think that's good. And we got 228 platinum, which I know is good. All right, so our little excursion to the resource depot paid off big time. Big time. Boy, that's going to earn us a bunch of bank. Now, I'm tempted to actually set down there and just make sure that we got everything we were going to get out of that, but I'm a little worried about those sentinels. They may still be ticked off of me, and I feel like we probably got everything we were going to get out of there. There is a beacon we could activate down there, I think. Yeah, but you don't... And maybe a couple of cargo drops. I don't think that's worth setting down for. Let's just keep moving along. We have a transmission tower marker that we also got from our signal booster. I think we will definitely set down there. And in fact, I think the transmission tower is close enough to whatever this structure is that we could set down here and run over to the transmission tower. So let's do that. We're on a frost planet here. And we've got some heavy-duty sentinels guarding this facility. Not sure what that means, but I don't think we want to mess with this guy. He looks serious. There's 2 of them. There's another one over there. Alright, so let's just peek around here, but be very wary of doing anything that might piss off those sentinels. Look at the size of that thing. I've already scanned it. That is an Elderoinosa, and it is probably the largest creature I've ever seen in No Man's Sky. It is massive. Let's see. A reinforced door. So we would have to blow this door up to get in there. If we did it, I would do it with the starship. Not going to do it down here on the ground with those big sentinel beasts walking around. Let's see what else we got going on the exterior here. Just that one entrance. Do you think it's going to be worth the Starship launch fuel that it's going to take to lift off here and go check that out? Destroy the door, wait for the Sentinel timer to expire, and then come back? I don't know. We'll find out together. I claim Touche Crossing in the name of Cougarific. Yeah, my curiosity is going to get the better of me, and we are going to do that. But before we do that, that transmission tower is only 500 meters away. So why don't we run over there? It is a little bit cold out here. I'll keep my eye on our... I wonder if we should warm up before we head over there. Maybe we should. Hey, I actually did the jump boost right that time. Let's just top off our thermal levels here before we head over there, so that we don't freeze to death on the way. Okay. And there's the marker. So this is a frosted planet that also has a lot of liquid, a lot of... It's very aqueous. Large oceans with a lot of small islands on it. And I stopped on some of those islands yesterday and didn't find them to be that interesting, so I looked for a larger landmass. Now we're here at the larger landmass. See the ground shake? Wow. And look, this creature down here is pooping out some coprite. Now oh no, that just happened to be oxygen plants underneath its poop hole. But yeah, that is something that I've learned along the way, and I think somebody else may have mentioned it down in the comments. But the point of feeding these creatures is that they will then poop out coprite, and then you can refine the coprite into that good stuff. What's it called? The mordite. And the mordite is kind of hard to come by and very useful and valuable. So that is why you want to be feeding animals, is to get the mordite from them. In fact, I may be able to feed this guy. Let's see. He eats cobalt, which isn't very easy to come by, but it may be worth it to pick up a little bit more coprite here. Now we just keep our eye on him, and eventually he's going to poop out some coprite. Hi, buddy. How are you? You're not very attractive, are you? Well, there's an alien appeal, definitely. Okay, he just pooped out some coprite. My inventory is full. You poop me out a little more coprite? A little bit more? Come on, a little more. You feel it pushing. Come on. Here it comes. Right? And... okay, great. So, 2 coprite crystals for us to pick up. Let me just try to clean up my inventory a little. Crap, I'm completely full. I'm completely full. I should have thought this through a little bit. Oh, I've got 3 overflow oxygen there. Hey, my new buddy's pushing me. Stop it. Stop it. No, I'm not feeding you anymore. That was enough. Alright, let's check out the transmission tower here. Let's just run around the outside real quick, make sure there's nothing interesting going on out here. Well, there's a beacon for us to activate here. I claim this land. I claim Lebsk Last Stand in the name of Cougarific. I hope this transmission tower door isn't also locked. Loot. Sodium. Now, I've come all the way over here with a full inventory, which was dumb. Ah, it's open. Okay. Well, it looks like somebody lives here. Hello? Anyone home? Is anyone home? I don't think anybody's home, guys. What do you have to offer me? So transmission towers, I think, act like a non-portable signal booster. This may give us the location of something else interesting on the planet if I can complete this sequence. I've seen this sequence before. The answer is 720. So we have located a distress signal. Now, I don't think we have ever visited a distress signal before. So I think it may be worth going to check this out. Distress signals are usually the locations of damaged starships, crashed starships. So if we can go there, we might be able to help ourselves to a damaged starship. Did we get everything out of here? It seems like there wasn't really much in here, was there? Just the transmission tower thing. Okay. Alright, we've warmed back up. There's an egg over here, but we have no room to pick up its pearl, do we? No, none at all. We've only got 3 ionized cobalt there. We could burn those. I think those are probably just as valuable as the egg we would pick up, though, so. Okay. But you see, even though my inventory is still completely full, I have gotten enough exosuit upgrades that we really only have one more slot to unlock down here. Tushk Crossing. Yes, we're back in the Tushk Crossing zone. So there's the distress beacon. 7 hours to get there on foot. We're definitely going to fly there. There are some creatures I haven't scanned. Stonecatho. Those are handsome creatures, aren't they? I actually like the looks of those. And his tail's wagging. He's happy. Happy to see us. Just like Rover. Alright, let's head back to the ship. Hello, Sentinel. That Sentinel just came up out of the ground. It was buried in the snow, I guess, waiting for me to come along. Sneaky Sentinels. Still no good. Still no good with the jetpack boost. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've done without you in terms of getting back to this point that it might be interesting to tell you about. If I think of anything, I'll let you know. For now, let's head over to that distress beacon. I am a fan of these frosted planets. My native world is one with snowy winters, so I feel right at home here on this planet with all the snow. Alright, that distress beacon is fairly far away. Why don't we get up into orbit to make this trip a little bit faster? We had that angled wrong. Got back down into the atmosphere too quickly. Let's try this again. It said let's try this again. Are we high enough to engage? No, we're too close to the planet. Get up there, girl. You. There we go. That worked. Now we're moving. Well, one thing... I don't even know if I should tell you about that. One thing that happened was I received another transmission from a mystery character. And the last time we received a mystery transmission like that, the game froze up as soon as I tried to answer that transmission. And that is exactly what happened this time, this most recent time. So, if we ever get another one of those mystery transmissions, I am not answering it. That's why. I will let it go to voicemail. Well, that's a good-looking ship. Ooh, me likey. This is Hamater's Decree. And she a little beat up. But she looks cool and dangerous. I like her. Let's just look around here first. This is the distress beacon that we got the signal for. The cockpit is adorned with trophies of dead creatures perched on every available surface. At the controls sits a tendrilled hunter, its body and face lacerated. The dank smell of blood assails my nostrils as I fight back the nausea. The black box reveals the pilot was attacked by something whilst in flight, but it's unclear what. I could strengthen the warning beacon in the cockpit, but that would leave me vulnerable to attack. Search ship for signs of life, or send out a warning signal. I'm going to search the ship for signs of life. I discover a ship technology blueprint. The creature that caused the carnage is thankfully long gone. We got the technology for a phase beam that we could mount on our spacecraft. That seems like a good find. Maybe, I don't know. I would imagine it is. What else we got going on here? Send our rusted metal up to the freighter, which is what I do with all rusted metal now that we have a freighter. There's probably a bunch of rusted metal waiting for us up in our freighter. And our inventory is full, so we can't pick up whatever is waiting for us in that damaged container. Oh, well, I could probably, now that we're back with our spaceship, I can probably maybe try to transfer some stuff out of there. Navigation data. Do I have 3 of these? If I have 3 of these in my exosuit, I can combine these. Yeah, okay. Put those in the starship. Now I have 1 free inventory slot here. Okay. For whatever's waiting for us in the damaged container. Oh, a Vy'keen dagger. That's great. I can give that as a gift to a Vy'keen and raise my standing with the Vy'keen, although that isn't really an issue for us because we've been interacting mostly with Vy'keens. Let's check out the Hamater's Decree. It is a B-class starship, which is better than the ship that we have. It's very heavily damaged, but they always are when you find them at distress beacons. I don't think it's going to be worth trying to fix it. It's very expensive to fix these, but all right. So we've got the Cougar's Claw is also a B class, and it actually looks like it's slightly better than the Hamater's Decree. But what we can do is exchange it for the ship that we're in here, that's in here now. Rats, we have to transfer the cargo first. Well, we don't actually have to transfer the cargo first because what's going to happen is we're just going to add this ship to our collection. We're not going to leave here without it. So, I can climb in the ship now that it's mine. But, I can also, we're not going to repair this right now, thank you. We can also just go back over and switch back to our original ship, and that first ship is still ours. Right? Right? What the hey? Wait, whoa, this isn't how it worked before. I did this before, and this is not how it worked. No. Wait a minute now. Wait just a minute. We have to be able to get off this planet. Alright, here's the thing. Both of these ships now belong to us, alright? We're not really giving one up to take the other. But I guess what I have to do is fly this ship back up to our freighter. And then when we land on the freighter, both ships will be available to us at that point. So I think we're kind of stuck here, and that we do have to make some basic repairs here. We have to get the pulse engine back online. We have to, well, the launch thrusters are fine. We don't need the hyperdrive. We probably won't need the deflector shield. We don't even really need the photon cannon. So let's just get the pulse engine back online if we can. That shouldn't be too difficult, except that we are low on inventory space in our stuff here. But the starship itself is empty, so I guess we can transfer some stuff from the suit in there. Let's do that. Let's transfer this into the ship. Transfer the enriched carbon into the ship. Hold on to the Coprite for now. The Vy'keen dagger can go in the ship. Anything else that we don't really are sure we're not going to need? No. Okay, we need metal plating and a hermetic seal. Now we can at least get this pulse engine back online. And we should be able to get up off the planet back to our freighter. Yeah, looks good. Okay. All right, let us test out the Hamator's Decree. And immediately head off to our freighter, where I hope and pray we will be able to find the Cougar's Claw up there as well. Because the last time I did that, that's exactly how it worked. Now, the game is still being updated, and I have no idea if that was an intentional thing that I was able to do, or if maybe that was considered a bug that has since been fixed. And let's hope that once the Cougar's Claw is back on our freighter, if it does come back to our freighter, that all of the inventory is still in it, because I didn't bother to transfer any of the stuff out of the inventory. I am confident that that is how it worked the last time I did this, so hopefully that's still the case. How's everybody been? Sorry, I picked up a little space virus recently. If I sound a little throaty. Hello, everybody. Okay, so here's our newish freighter, our replacement freighter, the Cougar's Den. And as we get closer to it, you're going to see our new frigate as well. It's not much of a frigate. It's a fairly low-level, weak frigate, but it is our frigate. So there's somebody else hanging around here. Only one of these is ours. I think it's this guy here. Right? Why are you hanging out near my stuff? I don't recognize this guy, but I remember looking at another frigate that looked very similar. I hope I didn't purchase this by accident. I know I didn't do it intentionally. Alright, for now though, let's test my assumption that we still own both ships. Because repairing this one is not going to be easy, and we certainly don't want to lose all the loot that's on the Cougar's Claw. Now, it may not be here right now, but I'll bet if I leave the universe and come back, restart the game, that it will be here in our bay. Is there a way to check how many ships No, I wasn't expecting it to be here right now. But stand by a second. I'm going to leave the universe and come back to it, and hopefully when I come back to it, the Cougar's Claw is here aboard the Cougar's Den. Stand by. Okay, we're back. Let's have a look around. Do we see the claw? Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, there's no Cougar's Claw. I'm going to hold out hope that it returns to us at some point, because I'm not sure what it was that I did the first time I did this that returned to me my original ship. But I am pretty confident that both of these ships belong to us. I'm never going to find that distress beacon ever again, am I? So if we're stuck with this ship and can't get the Cougar's Claw back, that's not the end of the world, because we don't have to repair everything on it. What we can do is trade it in for another ship. We can just wait until a ship that interests us lands here on the freighter and trade in our the new ship for another ship. And for instance, these guys are not really going to be aware that it's so busted up inside, and we'll be able to get a good price if we want to trade in our ship. So for, oh gosh, this is 21 million units to get this ship. It is B class, but look at all these storage slots. 34 storage slots. That's why it's so incredibly expensive. But you see, this, I don't think they realize, I don't think they take into account all the damage, all the damaged units. So if we find a ship we like and can afford, we should be able to just trade that back in for another ship that's not damaged. I'm just going to keep looking around here. No, it's still not here. Oh my gosh. Oh, I hope I didn't do something really, really dumb. It wouldn't surprise me if I did. I have been known to do dumb things before, like deleting the save that we were playing, which may or may not be what actually happened. In the meantime, well, manage fleet. Will this tell me how many starships I have, or just... We have 2 frigates. I don't remember buying 2 frigates. Unless I accidentally bought another frigate, I should only have 1 frigate here. But it looks like I have 2. I have an exploration frigate and a support frigate, which both seem like good types of frigates to have. So I'm not going to argue with that. Wait a minute. Was there some other button here that showed me? No. Nope. Just the frigate list. Okay. Is there anything in my log or discoveries or anything that tells me the ships I own? Look at all this data I have to upload. I'm going to upload all the things. I got to upload all these too for credits and notoriety and all sorts of good stuff. 235 nanite clusters received for uploading all that information on stuff that we have discovered and visited. Alright, before we can do anything with our fleet, we have to build a fleet management room. If I talk to my navigator here, he's going to tell me, I can't talk to you, dude. Our ship lacks a fleet command room. We cannot possibly dispatch expeditions in this state. So, the freighter lacks fleet command room. I need to maintain communications during the voyage, so we have to build a fleet command room. So, you do that. You know how to do that. We've done that before. Well, I've showed you how to do it before. You go to the build menu, freighter components. You can put in a fleet command room here if I had what I needed, which is we're missing tritium, which I'm sure was on the Cougar's Claw. We've got enough silver and enough gold, we just need tritium. We could go out and get some. If we had a working weapon on our new ship, well, I can repair it. Shall we? Alright, let's repair it. At least that'll let us pick up some tritium when we're out in the universe. I would like to get the shield repaired too, just as a basic. I can do that. Only 50 chromatic metal and 13 sodium nitrate to repair the shield. You know, better safe than sorry. Let's repair our shield. That seems like an important thing to have working no matter where you are or what you plan on doing with your ship. I'm just going to run back here and check this loot crate really quickly. There's always something new for us in here. Although I don't know if I have any inventory space to pick it up. A Gek relic. Another Gek relic. I'm lost. Lost on my own freighter. Alright, well, why don't we make that our goal right now and hope that at some point the Cougar's Claw is returned to us here on the den. I don't expect it to be here right now, no. So let's run out and grab some tritium from some asteroids, do a little mining. Do I have space to pick it up? I'm going to have to transfer something out. Do I have space? I do have space in the exosuit. And there are some asteroids right over there. Can I transfer something else out of here? Enriched carbon into my exosuit? Okay. So we can pick up whatever good stuff is coming off these asteroids. Yeah, something else coming off of there that I'd probably like to be picking up. Is there room? I can send it back to the freighter, that Vy'keen dagger. Thank goodness for the transporters on board the freighter. I'm not even entirely sure what's in my freighter inventory right now. So, you know, if you know whether I did something really stupid and completely just lost the Cougar's Claw and all of its inventory, please let me know. But gently. Be gentle. Don't laugh. Don't point and laugh at me if I did another stupid thing. It's what I'm known for. It's my trademark. Doing stuff, but not doing it well. Alright. We've got plenty of tritium to head back to the Cougar's Den and build ourselves a fleet management room. And then I think what we do is we send our fleet out on missions. And they bring back good stuff for us, be it money or nanites or, I don't know, maybe. I've never done it before, so I don't know. But I'm sure there is some reward available to us for sending our frigate fleet out on missions. Alright, now let's not get our hopes up, but let's just look around and see if we see the Claw. That's not the Claw. Neither of those are the Claw. That is a big, ugly ship. That's definitely not the Claw. And there's no Claw over here. Oh, wow. Stupid Cougar. Alright, let's head back here and build our fleet management room in our big storage bay back here. How about right here? Z, F, fleet command room. What am I missing? I've got everything I need. Why is it not showing up green? Oh, there it's showing up green. Why is it not showing up green here? There's something in the way. Whatever. This works. All right, we've got a fleet management room. Now we can manage our fleet. But since I do not know how to manage our fleet, let's go back and talk to the navigator dude and see if he helps me on this initial fleet mission. Navigator Ila, can you help me please? There is fresh glory available for the fleet. I have charted new expedition routes. Prepare for triumph. I will view the potential expeditions. We can send them on an industrial expedition. That looks hard. We can send them on a combat patrol. That is not hard. We can send them on a voyage of discovery. That's more up my alley. Kino-san's beautiful departure. That is a balanced expedition. That's going to take a very long time. 3 hours to complete. And the problem with Brait is another combat patrol. Let's start with something quick and easy. A voyage of discovery labeled Lannea's Last Request. Let's do it. We are going to assign a ship to the expedition. We will assign the science vessel Sarish to the expedition, and we're also going to assign the supply vessel Wanisham's Will to the expedition. Alright. And, we need frigate fuel to make this happen, which we have none of. But I think we know how to make it. There are upgrades available for our frigates. Huh. Nifty. Temporary frigate upgrade lasts for 1 expedition. Okay. Alright, but first, I guess we need to figure out what's going on with the fuel there. What's the fuel situation? Can we make frigate fuel? People have given me frigate fuel in the past, or I have found it, but I don't know how to make it. Yet. Maybe somebody will teach me the recipe for that at some point. In the meantime, I guess we just go off and do something else. Why don't we check in with Nada and Polo? See if they can tell me what happened to the Cougar's Claw. We haven't seen them in a while. I'm sure they would love to see me. They don't get out much, as you're aware. So, they like it when I come to visit. Pretty sure. Nada, Polo. Here I come. We can wait 13 seconds. Entrance is on this end, it looks like. Alright, it'll be good to see these guys. I haven't seen them in a while. Kinda miss them. And I like the Gek. We haven't interacted with many Gek so far because we've been in Vy'keen-controlled space almost the entire time. Not as big a fan of the Vy'keen, the warrior race. Because you know me, I'm a lover, not a fighter. It's a good-looking ship. I don't hate the way it looks. I just know it's going to take... I mean, hold on a second. Just look at what it's going to take to repair this stuff. 400 paraffinium, 25 pugnium each for 2 of these. We need 150 chromatic metal and 90 gold to repair the containment failure. We need 25 chlorine and 250 magnetized ferrite to repair the circuits. You know, this doesn't look terrible. 350 and 350 chromatic metal to repair the fractures. And another 350. Goodness gracious. That's a lot of chromatic metal. And 200 platinum, which we had, which is now it's back aboard the Cougar's Claw, right? Oh, God, what an idiot. This Polo! Hey, buddy! Remember me? I'm Cougar. Polo is busy analyzing reports, lost in a world of data, and needs no further assistance. They're keen that I continue my exploration. I thought I... Really? I still have a timer counting down on talking to these guys? I have no new milestones to transmit to him. I guess it hasn't been long enough. Let me open my log and select their thingy so I can see how much... We have a mission. We're carrying a mission here. I have to get them something. I'd have to select that. I mean, it'll tell me. But hold on a sec. Let's see how much. Yeah, signal detector. Speak to Specialist Polo. That's what I thought. We're ready. Come on, talk to us, Polo. Hi. How was your trip, friend? Tell a tale of. Can I tell a tale of screwing up? Because that's what I've been doing really well recently. I guess it's a wonder that I haven't screwed up more. So tell a tale of wonder. Remember these sites, friend. Hold on to them as tightly as your own life. I've made this new tool to help you with your memories. A conflict scanner that we can mount on our ship. All we need is a walker brain. Good lord. I guess we'd have to kill a walker to get one of those, or buy it on the market. Now, friend, I've finished with the dictionary you made for me. So much to learn. Perhaps you will wish to help me further? Yeah, hell yeah. Units this, units that, a strange, sad way to make a life, eh? Fill your pockets, we'll find out why they make all these worlds go round. Polo's muzzle breaks into a wide, warm smile, maybe too wide given the short length of our friendship. Perhaps the jovial Gek feels lonely out here. I'm sure of it. They engage me in talk of wealth. How does an economy function when somehow stretched across an entire galaxy? Polo would welcome any insights encouraging me to accrue units. So, our new mission was to accrue units, but apparently I have already reached whatever milestone they had set for me, and we're ready to advance the story even farther. Polo, I'm already rich, dude. You've sampled the economies of many systems, bartered to beat the trade lord's pricing. Hell yes, I have. Ready now to rival any magnate Gek, yes? Hell yeah. I will prove it to him by transmitting him my bank account balance. Polo analyzes the training logs from my ship and my exosuit, creating an incomprehensible graph of the results. They laugh as if at a shared joke. Polo tells me that their fellow Gek are the most foolish species of all. Money is not real, nothing is real. They tell me that only friendship matters, offering me the gift of new technology in demonstration. I've got that fancy multi-tool with lots of available slots in it. Let's get a multi-tool tech. Fight only to survive, friend. Treasure the galaxy and all its wonders. That is how I do it. Why did you give me a plasma launcher that launches explosive grenades if you don't want me to fight? Friend, you've given me much to consider. Please, I must take some time, explore a little more, and when he is ready, we will return to him. So now we have to kill another 2 hours. Nada. Be back in a couple hours, alright? Can I bring you guys anything? They're not talking to me. I love the way this ship looks. I just wish that it was all fixed up and that we still had all the good stuff that is in the Cougar's Claw inventory. I mean, I know it warned me that I should have transferred everything out of the ship before swapping it, but again, I've done this before. I've found abandoned ships before. I've added them to my fleet, and I've kept both ships. So, I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Until we figure out what's going on with all that, I guess we should focus on repairing this ship. I mean, I kind of like it, for one thing. What I'm most upset about is all the good inventory that we apparently lost. Let's just check in at the space station and see what's going on here before we head down to one of the planets and start looking at mining and grinding to get this ship repaired. I'm not going to rename it yet. I'm still hoping to somehow get the claw back. In the meantime, we've already been to this station a couple of times. I don't think there's going to be anything new for us to do here. Yeah, see, we can't even... we've already picked up that navigation data. But let's just have a quick look around. Hi, Gek. Hey, buddy. Hello, Navigator Iger. Can you teach me how to make frigate fuel? They seem to have a task they require help with. I'll help you with your task. Lifeform hops about happy as if they wish to wish me good luck. Oh, they want me to kill predatory creatures. That's not my deal, buddy. Why did you give me that? I don't even know what a predatory creature is. How do I tell the predatory creatures from the non-predatory creatures? Anything in my inventory that I want to sell? No. No. The enriched carbon is very valuable. It's not selling for a good price here, though. 11% below, almost 12% below the system average. Oh, the larval cores I can definitely sell. Wait a minute. All right. The larval cores are in my suit inventory. Okay, great. I didn't lose all of those. That is almost 1,000,000 credits right there. And all this uranium, which is hard to come by. I think I'm going to hang on to that. I'm not going to sell it because that's not easy to find. But look, guys, we got 2.2 million credits on us. Somebody's probably going to hold us up. And not a lot of space in our Starship inventory because it's taken up with all that damaged equipment. I mean, that's probably the #1 reason to get that damn ship repaired, is to actually free up all that inventory space. We're not interested in any new multi-tools or anything. Tech merchant. I think we've got all the tech that we're really interested in right now. Exosuit upgrades. We already bought the exosuit upgrade that was here, so nothing for us here. Hey, has anybody seen the Cougar? Excuse me, have you seen the Cougar's Claw? No? These guys haven't seen the Cougar's Claw. You know what we gotta do at some point is make a freaking base. We have never even put down, except for that horrible little misshapen base that we put down when it was part of the tutorial. Hello, Captain. We've talked many times. I don't think there's anything to talk about with you. I can ask him for directions. He offered me directions to an alien monolith. That's nice to have. That at least gives us a destination to maybe set down at and do our mining and grinding there. I'm going to leave them be. I don't want to poke his device. It sounds dirty. Excuse me, do you know of any interesting locations nearby that I might be able to visit? A trading post, that's cool. How about you, Corporal? Do you know any locations nearby that you might be able to direct me to? A signal. That's fairly generic. Hello, Officer Agkion. Agkion. I know a few of their words, but not many. If I barter sodium with him, I'm going to get something, and I don't think I have any inventory space to pick it up, so... Goodbye, officer. Hello, Scout Toss. Obliki. I'm going to move away slowly. Otherwise, they remain motionless. Good. That's good. I like motionless Vy'keen more than any other kind of Vy'keen. Hello, Prefect Ardu. Ga Vy'keen iton iksamria. Narkop ihu piaha gofa piaso. I've clearly interrupted something. I'm going to just watch him, but he's not used to having an audience, and he almost cuts off his finger. So, enough of this. Let's get down to the planet. So I'm going to have to do a little research onto what constitutes a predatory animal. I hope it's not those freaking biological horrors. Remind me what type of planet is pre 3 is an isotopic planet with cobalt, uranium, and copper on it. We do want copper, but I'll bet that frozen planet that we were just on also has copper. And I would prefer to be on a frozen planet. It's just prettier. Oh, and this is the one with all the markers that they just gave us. So, let's do that. Which should we aim for first? How about the ancient ruin? Well, it doesn't matter because it doesn't really let us choose it that distinctly. This is going to be kind of a long trip. 35 seconds left. We will be serving snacks when we reach 30,000 feet. Alcoholic beverages will be available for a small additional fee. Settle in, my friends. Strap in. We're going back to a Moga 67X2. I've already scanned it many times, but we can scan it one more time. I'm positive there's going to be... Yeah, there's copper here. Frost crystal, pure ferrite, dioxide, and copper. Very good things to have. That's the resource depot we've already been to. That wasn't really what we wanted to go visit. We wanted to go to the ancient ruin. Nifty. Hello, ancient ruin. All right, what we got going on here? I think... Crap, really? Damn it, spoiler alert, I've already been here. Oh, for the love of Pete. He gave me a marker for something I've already visited. Or maybe this marker was here all along and this isn't one of the markers that we got from those guys just now. Sorry guys, I've been here and I was here without you. Another one of my many failures on the way to trying to get us back to where we were. I've been here and retrieved everything from this location already. Well... Do we go find another location? You know what would be great is to be near the trading depot, the trading post, because that way we can set up our portable refiner at the trading post and use it as a little mini home base for doing the mining and grinding that we're going to have to do to get this starship all fixed up. It's going to take us 5 minutes of flying at this altitude to get there. We'll go up into orbit in just a minute. Let's just check out the ground here. Maybe we see something else interesting. No, even if we did, we really want to be near the trading post for all this, so let's head straight there. That's a much quicker trip, isn't it? Alright, let's hope there's some good... We need lots of copper to make lots of chromatic metal to get this ship fixed up. So let's hope we're able to find a bunch down here near the trading post. See all this water? It's a pretty planet, isn't it? Cool, and we'll keep an eye on the other spaceships here. I mean, maybe we'll come across another spaceship that we can trade this for that is not damaged. We have the money for it. Would kind of make our impending repairs pointless, though, wouldn't it? This seems like a busy spot. Are you guys landing here? Because I would like you all to land here so I can check out your ships. You're not very appealing. You're not very appealing. You're not very appealing. I know I should inspect them for more than just visual appeal, but let's take that as a starting point anyway. Hello, Warrior Numdiga. I'm Cougar. Ensign Hirogen. Lifeform speaks with great urgency. Enable hazard protect. Wait, hurried barks and fetid breath. I find it difficult to concentrate on what they have to say. I'm going to enable the hazard protection. What? You think I smell? Yeah, you smell a little bit, my friend. Warrior Numdinga, do you smell too? He seems less aggressive than I might expect. I'm going to ask him for directions. Do you know any interesting spots around here that I should check out? He does! Like a drop pod, which would give us our final exosuit upgrade. So we will check that out at some point. Prefect Curl. How you doing, Prefect? He watches me approach. Examines the response. I'm not going to take a cube this time. Last time I did that, they weren't happy with me, so I'm just going to smile about it. Warrior sneers at me, continues to examine the cubes in front of them. I don't know if that was good or bad. Let's talk to this last guy and then get started on our minding and grinding and mining and grinding and mining and grinding. Warrior watches me approach. I'm still just going to smile. Just smiling. He sneers, but that's fine. Alright, let's check out the ships that have landed. Not very appealing. No, my ship's still cooler. Alright. Hey, listen. Thank you. A journey milestone. Great. Listen, you guys. I'm going to set up a portable refiner here. Nobody minds? Nope, they don't mind. I always do this wrong. It's Z to build stuff. Like a portable refiner. Alright, everybody just ignore my portable refiner here. Won't be here for long, I promise. Loaded up with some well, we need more carbon. We need to grab carbon. Do I have copper I can start refining into chromatic metal? I do. So at least get that going. And now let's start doing some scanning around. Machinery, not interested in. Frostwort, I don't think we're interested in. But we'll go check out those crates. Wow, seriously? No copper in sight. Dioxite. A monolith. No copper, no copper. None. Zero. Zero. We sat down here and there's no copper. That's a cool looking ship. Let's give him a look. Wings of the Uzentana. Uzentana. Yes, hello. Can I just check out your ship? It looks... Oh. It's a C-class, but it's got 30 slots. It's going to be expensive. Yeah, 10 million. Out of our price range. Can't afford that. It's another nice looking one up there. Looks kind of like a Y-wing. Hello, mother of Oyabe. Interloper. Show me your starship. Wow, that's only got 50. That's got fewer slots than I have. And it's a C-class. We're not interested. Yeah, it's cheap. It's 550,000 units because it sucks. Yeah, okay. You look cool, but you're a piece of crap. Oh, mamacita. We did not luck out on our location here. Nothing going on copper-wise, huh? Dag nabbit. Nothing. Well, we're going to have to move to another location, which was not part of the plan. Oh, that kind of looks... It's got the TIE fighter wings on it. Huh. No, not for me. Not for me. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, as we're making up our mind, let's at least check out the cargo drop pods here, the cargo pods here. Send our rusted metal up to the exosuit. No, I didn't. Ooh, a Viking dagger. That's good. I wanted to send the rusted metal up to the freighter, is what I meant. To the freighter. Our inventory is actually fairly empty right now for some reason. Oh, because I sold a bunch of stuff on the space station is why. Transfer to the freighter. And picked up another Viking dagger. Great. Now, we know how to make Atlas passes. We could be opening these. If I had some circuit boards, I'll bet all my circuit boards were in the Cougar's Claw. Or maybe they're on the freighter. Let's just see. Nope, they're not on the freighter. I've got more Viking daggers up there, though. I can consolidate my inventory a bit by transferring this up to the freighter. Why don't we go over and set down near that drop pod, and we will get the drop pod goodies and see if there's copper nearby for us to harvest. Depleted? Really? Well, let's recharge them with some oxygen. There were more cargo pods here, weren't there? Were they down on the stepped? That's kind of a cool looking ship. Let's check that out. Tachi's Last Laugh. I like the name. Let's see what you got. Hey, it's a B class. It's got 25 slots, which is more than I got. Maybe this is this affordable? Ah, 5.8 million. 5.3 to exchange. Nope. Can't afford it. Ah, rats. That's a nice ship. Shoot. Oh well. You're not horribly ugly. Should we check you out? Yoikes, Gravity Adventurer. What you got? You're C class. Probably not interested. You got a bunch of slots. Only 1.8 million, but it's a C class. It's not as nice as ours. Alright, well, let's head over to the drop pod. This was kind of a bust. We didn't find any ships we liked. There's no copper nearby. And as far as I know, we didn't see any predatory creatures. I don't know how to determine if they're predatory or not. Where's the drop pod? Is that the drop pod? There's the drop pod. We don't have to go up into orbit. It's pretty close. Something else over here too. There are two. Oh, it's just giving me. It's giving me a double indicator for the drop pod is all. Let me just. I was just gonna fly around for a second and see if I could spot any resource deposits visually, but from the air. Nothing jumping out at me. Terrain Manipulator Advanced Mode. Why is it giving me that message down in the lower right-hand corner? Oh, I guess because I had the terrain manipulator activated. And I don't want to change the size. Stop it. I don't want to be in advanced mode. Alright, what we got going on here? First of all, let us chart the unknown sector. I claim the Hunyaos in the name of Cougarific. All Cougarifics everywhere rejoice. We now have the lease for the Hunyas. Exosuit upgrade module. What are you going to take to repair, my friend? Sodium nitrate and oxygen we have. Ionized cobalt we can make. And antimatter we can make. Can we make antimatter right now? We can. Let's get that banged out of the way. Alright, now we just need ionized cobalt. That's going to be easy. Put down our refiner. And throw in whatever cobalt we have on us. We're probably going to have to go get more. But that shouldn't be hard to find. Alright, we'll throw that in there and get it cooking. And then go out and find some more refine or offline, no fuel. Oops. We need carbon too. Try to maybe pick up some of that if I can. Here's a nice looking cave that will surely offer us cobalt. Do you guys provide cobalt? You do. I know there's a sentinel around here though. Just try to keep it. Let me get on the other side so I can watch him and while I mine and harvest. Carbon and oxygen from these, that's good. Oops, I'm in terrain manipulator mode. These give us nothing, apparently. I need the taller ones. No, Ruticite. I could recite more poetry for you. I know a little bit more by heart. But what I would rather do is sing Dolly Parton's classic tune, 9 to 5. So it starts going... Working 9 to 5. It's no way to make a living. Working 9... Okay, I'll stop. It's terrible. It's terrible. Wow. I feel like I just sensed dozens of people clicking stop on the YouTubes. Oh no, I remember how it starts. Wake up in the morning, stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and something. What comes after that? Help me out here. Oh, wait, oh, Sentinel. Sentinel. Sorry. Sorry, Sentinel. I'm leaving. I will go find my carbon and cobalt elsewhere. It's getting ticked at me. What is this? Look at that big monster. That's all carbon from this bad boy. Wow, that's like a freaking sequoia, isn't it? Beautiful. So let's cut it down. You know, as we do, we humans. What a gorgeous thing. Let's destroy it. Alright, we are going to finish up our exosuit repairs here. Give me your ionized cobalt. Wait, what happened? Did I never click? I never clicked. I never started it cooking. I was so distracted by visions of Dolly Parton that I never started our refiner. Nothing found. That's unusual. There was nothing in there? little bit of oxygen. Hello. Hi, ugly creature. Will you poop for me? Well, I need the cobalt, or I would feed you and harvest your poop. What's over here? It's a buried tech module, but it's green. Why is it green? I'm not used to seeing green ones. Should we see what's down there? Just salvage tech. Not sure why it was green. But again, the universe did update since the last time you and I were hanging out. So it is possible that there have been some changes that I was not aware of. Nope. Train manipulator, bolt caster, and mining laser. This is the advanced mining laser. So I can get the big stuff now. Good on me. Let's go back and check our cooking. It's done. Give me. Now what? Can we fix it? We can fix it, and we can have our final exosuit upgrade slot. Good on us. And with that, we are going to call this an episode. It's great being back with you guys. I apologize for the many, many dozens of screw-ups that got us here and got us stuck with a busted-up hoopty ship. But she are pretty. I'm not unhappy with the way she looks. She are pretty. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying... Shut up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the No Man's Sky next playthrough. I will see you in the next episode. Stay safe, survivors.